is happening, YouTube community? David back here in Sammy's house. We are back again in Satisfactory, episode 2 of our new factory build. So last episode we got through the hub tier 0 and got to obstacle clearing. Off camera, I went through, gathered a lot of biomass, along with a couple other things. So now we have biofuel. We have biofuel for days. We can start working on other things, such as logistics, conveyors, splitters, mergers, and lifts. Really useful. Really useful. So we're going to select this milestone. Our ma'am finished analyzing the sulfur sample we put in.
Percentage of sulfur in compounds is acceptable and can be extracted safely to create gunpowder-based explosives. The derived milestone can be found in Tier 4. Further research required for more precise use.
Nothing else we can do right now with that. But the other things I did is I picked up one of these green power slugs, which we can start researching. So now we're going to come in here, take out all this biomass and put in biofuel, which burns much more efficiently. We'll turn this biomass back into biofuel as well. There's no reason to leave it in that stage. And we're good there. We're good there. Okay, that will burn more efficiently. Now we want to get our logistics milestone complete. So we need to come back up here, grab some more of our copper ore to turn into ingots, to turn into wire. So how's everyone doing today? You enjoying yourself so far? Having a good new year? I hope so. So, this is where I just dropped some leaves on the ground. It's kind of cool that they stay there for a long time. I don't know how long exactly they'll stay there. We'll find out, I guess. Sort all that, so that way everything restacks nicely. So yeah, if you use that sort button, it will restack everything in your inventory. Very useful. Those green power slugs, by the way, those are used to increase the productivity of your thing, of your equipment. You can use it to overclock, or you can actually use it to underclock as well once you get the research unlocked. To overclock, you need to turn those slugs into power shards. To underclock, you don't need to do anything. But once that research is complete, I could actually drop those miners down to just where they are producing only 60 per minute, which is the most that the belts I have right now can handle. And they will just produce 60 per minute. They'll produce exactly what the belts will handle, and I will have perfect productivity from them into the, whatchamacallits, into my smelters. Okay, we have 200 plates built up over that time we were off camera, which means we definitely have, not 200 rods, except we need some more rods. But we have all these built up that we can just turn into rods. Alright, so logistics milestone is a huge milestone to have. Right, right. That will allow me to properly min-max these, start properly min-maxing these anyway. So we can pull out you, and you. We launch that pod up. Okay, meanwhile...
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
only going to do 2 smelters for now. And then 3 constructors. Okay, so we need... I am missing, what, cable to make these. Okay, I need 8 cable then. 8. That's 10. Oh well. We will make up these 2 portable miners. We have enough concrete right now for all of this. We have enough reinforced plates. We need wire and iron plates. And obviously we're going to need a bunch more cable as well. Because we need a way for to connect these up. So we're going to grab all of that. Actually, I need more than what I've got. I need a lot of cable as well. So we'll turn all these ingots into ore into ingots, if I can talk right again. Sorry, I'm basically recording this immediately after the last one, so I'm still tired. It's still the same day for me, even though you'll see these on different days. Normally I'd be building a lot of foundations right now as well. We're going to start placing out the factory here in a little bit. And I am going to do it that basically, I'm going to have 1 miner going into a rod production facility. Because I'm going to need a lot of rods down the line. Because rods make screws, and screws are needed for reinforced iron plates. But you also need a lot of rods down the line for some of the advanced things, which I'll show you once we get there. So we go ahead and make all this wire, and then we'll make like 60 cable, I think. Should be plenty of cable. And meanwhile, while all this is going on, my things are still automating the plates and rod production that I will need. Okay, so we have this done. We have all that ready to go. We're going to pick up some more plates and rods here. Those will be needed for doing the mergers and splitters that I want to do. So, first of all, we're just going to build up a little power factory right here. Power. Biomass burner. We may need another biomass burner as well. I'll see here how much power this is going to take. We are going to put up a miner right here. We are going to put up a actual logistics. We're going to put up a splitter. I might put that to 5. Mergers go to 6. I think I'm a bit wrong, but whatever. Okay. So now we can put this out to 2 smelters. Now why did I only need to produce 2 smelters here? Yeah, and I am going to actually need another biomass burner on this side. Damn. Unfortunate. I only needed this to 2 smelters instead of 3 because concrete does not actually require a smelter. I am way off on that. Whatever. We are also going to need to move this. Okay. So then what we're going to do is put up a constructor right here. because of the way that this works, I actually needed another constructor. I forgot about that. I have enough, though. I put that in a really weird spot. This is part of why having foundations would be really useful. We're just going to turn you back around. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need two for this. Put you up like that. And then organization. Storage container 1. Storage container 2. Bring you down into there like that. Bring you down into there like that. Okay. You are producing wire. You are producing copper ingots. You are producing copper ingots. You are producing wire, and you are producing cable. Yeah, so I need to make one more constructor, obviously. I need to put up 2 biomass burners in this region. So let's see here where I can do this at. Probably can do it right over here, actually. Power. Biomass burner. Biomass burner. Okay, so we connect up that power line. That'll be for that. And then we'll put you down there. Really? Oh, is that one already hooked up? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Okay. Then we hook up all of these. And then we start fueling all of these. So I'm going to need a bit more fuel then. We'll go out and gather some. Put that sailberry in there. So yeah. This will now start producing. Once I hook you up. It's not going to be quite perfect. This is part of why I'm not actually overly worried about it right now. I just wanted to get these to a point where I could actually have cable and wire being automated. They will be needed much later down the road. We now jump over here, jump over here. We'll now come up to our concrete factory. Or where the start of our concrete factory will be. Concrete is much easier. Number one, there's not any reason for me to do any splits up there. There's literal, because right now, until I get Logistics Mark II done, and can get the Mark II belts, this will only be able to, the belt itself can only handle 1-to-1 for concrete. We're going to put you out like that, I guess. Can't go the other way, unfortunate, but okay. We're going to give ourselves a bit of room here, so that way, when I want to, I can. Okay, that's done, that's done. We're going to put up a storage container. Just like this. Come. And we'll connect it up. And then power. Biomass burner. For right now, this will be fine up here. We are actually going to split this stack, leave myself like 10 of that. put the rest into there. Okay. Why did I leave myself some biomass? So that way I can go out and start harvesting more. Now, all of this is being automated. I can just wait for a bit, it will come back. And it will start building up these supplies. By now that power shard should also be done, or that power shard should also be done researching. Kinda foggy out right now. Yeah, there's a lot of nice weather effects in here. That's iron ore, don't care about that. So yeah, we're just going to come out here, grab some more biofuel. So yeah, these logs right here, they're the ones that will give you mycelia. Mycelia, very useful late game resource for shape books, which is to make the things that allow you to fully heal. But that's a much later on thing to do. And you need a lot of mycelia for them. Fortunately, once you kill something in this game, it does not respawn. Okay. That should be enough now. So yeah, now we're just waiting on supplies to come in. We have our copper factory online, which is good. Our iron factory is online, which is good. I say online. It's online to a point where we can afford to let it run on its own for a bit. Our concrete factory is not quite 100% efficient. We're producing 65 limestone per minute. We're producing 60 limestone per minute. I think I said 65 there. We only need 45 limestone per minute. Which is why I said until I get the tier 2 belts, it won't make a difference there. Okay, we make more biofuel now. So yeah, biofuel takes a while to burn through. We have some time here. But yeah, our goal for this day is going to be to get the space elevator constructed. The wire will come in relatively quickly. The concrete will be our actual longest point at this point, I feel like. Especially because we're also going to want to be using some of that concrete for other things later down the road, such as making foundations. I may not actually do foundations just yet. We'll see. One nice thing about this game that they may fix in the future is that there isn't, outside of yourself, there is no gravity. Anything that I really care about before we get to the next tier? Actually, yes, I need part assembly because I'm going to need modular frames. And that is the other problem, is that you start needing multiple things. So I need... It's a balancing act between how much do you use for current, how much do you use for future. We're going to get all of these. How many do I have in here? Actually, what we can do is take out all this ore as well. And take out all the ore from these and start crafting that up. Let's go ahead and burn these trees. Okay, so we have 200 ore plus the 100 ingots we've already got. That means we have enough now to make all the rods we need. for part assembly, without actually having to use any of the rods that we're already stockpiling yet. We'll have to go back over to our cable factory, to our copper factory in general, I should say, and see what that's got built up. Wire will come in quickly. Wire is not going to be a problem. Cable will come in decently quickly. So I'm not worried about cabling here. Plates and rods are going to be my slow point, and I really should make these more efficient. At least get it that I don't have a, outside of the actual miner itself, I don't have a backup. If Logistics Mark II was in one of the earlier places, I would totally have done Logistics Mark II just now instead of part assembly. But Logistics Mark II is not in one of the places that I can use. Okay, so now we have 300 rods to craft up. And this is part of the balancing act you have to do in the early game stages. Once you get yourself slightly more automated and you have multiple things online, you don't need to balance act this quite as much. You'll find that you use the craft bench less and less. Once I get to a point where I've really got my main iron fully efficient and my main copper fully efficient, they're not right now. I'll wait till I get coal power online before I truly make these optimized. Because with coal power, I start those generators running and I don't need to worry about it anymore. Okay, we have our 300 iron rods. Pop all of those into there. Let's come back over here to Copper Factory and see what's going on. We already have the 100 cable we need. Alright, that wire is good. As I said, because we're still going to be waiting forever on that 500 concrete to build up, we can wait a bit. We're also going to be waiting a long time on the plates we need to build up. There's that. There's that. So now we just need 300 iron plates for this. We're not going to be using the plates from here. We're just going to be manually crafting these. Because by the time that we get done with all of these, again, all of those should be restocked back to the point where I can go raid them again and just keep repeating this. And since I only need to do this a total of 2 times to get to 300 plates, we'll be good there. So this episode's probably not going to be much outside of just a bunch of grinding out supplies. Mostly because, as I said, we're waiting on building the space elevator. We're trying to get to coal power today. Once we get coal power, the rest of the factory build goes very smoothly. And then after coal, the next power source is oil, then hydroelectric, and then finally nuclear. And this is why I say that we can destroy the world. Because there's no way to deal with nuclear waste in the game. You literally just have to store it and it irradiates whatever you store it in. making it hazardous to go near. Good times, right? Good times. Alrighty, so we now have 150 iron plates made. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty, we are halfway there on iron plate. Yeah, we still got plenty of fuel in these things. You're not fully maxed out yet. Interesting. You're not fully maxed out yet. Okay. Oh, you're close. You're getting there though. We'll just do that then. So yeah, as I said, one of the things that I will be looking at doing is getting these more efficient. But as I said, I want coal power online. Just because coal power makes it so that way I can, number one, as I said, be fully automated on my power production. I don't have to worry once I get coal power online. Okay, we can pull that out now. We can pull that out now. And that will finish off my iron plate production for this milestone. Yeah, coal power will be important. While I'm doing this milestone right now, is I will need that for making coal generators. I need I need the modular frames. Heavy modular frames are a much later item. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of handcrafting in this one, just because we're having to wait on concrete to build up. I should have probably built the concrete factory at the end of the last episode, so that way in the time between episodes you could have been building that supply up. We'll see how far we're at here shortly. And we can also go up there and make the supplies that we need in addition to what we've already got. Because we still have that one miner on there as well. We can be hand jamming out some as well. And then I'll probably build the space elevator down that way. I'll clear out I might even be able to just build it like right in this area right here. It may be a big enough area. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What we can do. Alright, I need to turn all these into plates now. And by doing it like this, I didn't actually waste any of my finished resources for this. I only used resources that were being backed up anyway. Well, I didn't use any of my important finished resources, I should say. I did use finished wire, obviously. But that we'll probably already have over a full stack back in by the time this is all done. Okay, we go put in 1, 2, 3. We'll launch this pod. This
Milestone
be done,
reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
Okay.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power
500
shard that
concrete,
functions with core fix-it technology.
rods.
Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity
400 rods
if
will
infused.
be there by the time we get
The
our
derived
concrete done.
blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
You know, I just realized I forgot to tell that thing to be producing concrete. I am a dumbass, so it has not been producing concrete at all this whole time. Wow, I am good. Thought that I had. Shit, that's not good. Okay, so we're just going to come up here, pick up this concrete. You're going to start mining. Pick up this concrete as well. You're going to start mining. We're going to put up a craft bench up here and just start getting concrete out. Okay, we need 500 concrete. That is a stupid amount of concrete we need. And right now we've got 85. Alright, so part of why I built in this area, see that down there? Those two nodes that you can sort of see in the distance? Those are quartz nodes. Those are needed for endgame research. Just around the corner, I'm dead. I am 100% dead. That's great. Alright, so I have to go down to there and grab that. Just around that corner is, Cole will be actually running by it as we go to grab our body because I am a idiot who falls off cliffs. Trying to get you a view of things. Later on I will get a jetpack which will make falling off cliffs far less dangerous because I can fall from however long, pop the jetpack right before I'm about to hit ground, and suddenly my fall becomes 0 again. Yes, there are jetpacks in this. Okay. I do have to be a bit careful here. What is this? Sulfur. Where is my thing at? It's over this way. So here's the quartz nodes that I was talking about. I don't think they have anything guarding them. That's copper ore. I don't think I have any barrel nuts in my inventory yet. Okay. So let's see here. If we eat up some of these, that might give us enough to make this drop safely. I would hope. Oh, we're about to find out. Okay, good. So we're going to go back over here, grab our box. As I said, I am a dumbass. I fall off cliffs. We put you back into slot 1. Put you in slot 2. And now we work our way back up. Let me actually take a look at this and see what it takes to open this one. And might as well pick up the advanced supplies that are around it. You're not the drop pod. Hey, more more spruce. There's the drop pod itself. Yeah, getting up there is a bit of a bitch. As you can see. Oh hey, modular frames. And encased industrial beams, that's just a really big one to get. Come on. There's got to be a way for me to get up there. Short of trying to build foundations up. Which I could do. There we go. You need 10 megawatts and 1 rotor. I don't have rotors, I don't have any, I don't really want to make everything I need to get all that. Okay. We'll remember that for next time. Now I have to remember how I get back up to my main base area. Yeah, falling down into this chasm is a real bitch. Just getting back up can be a problem. I think I have to go around like this, and there'll be a portion where I'll have to just sprint like there's no tomorrow. Okay, that's uranium right there. That's somebody who I don't want to deal with right now. Bacon agaric, that's actually
This
really good.
consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further
Bacon agaric is
analysis
the most
required to
powerful of the
establish object scanner
consumables.
identification.
Shit, I didn't mean to fall down. So yeah, I'm basically trying to get around this guy right here. Without him aggroing me. Go, go, go. I could fight him. With the Xeno Zapper, fighting him is a losing battle, though, in most cases. So there's my coal node. I'll actually go kill this guy. This guy is not a losing battle to kill. Okay. So this is the coal node that I was talking about. That's the pure coal node. Which is why I killed that guy off that was right by it. And now we know where we're at again. That was just such a bad time all around. Falling off that cliff cost me so much time. Fortunately, that just means I have time for things to stockpile. You get to see me be a dumbass for a little bit. Yeah, if you ever see a radiation hazard come out on you like that, it means there's a uranium deposit nearby of some sort. Do not pick up uranium without having a hazmat suit on. It will kill you every single time, and you cannot stop it. Actually, since you picked up some modular frames, this drop pod that's right by my base right here, drop pod, hello? Oops, there, drop pod's around here, right. This drop pod over here requires one modular frame to open. And now we have a hard drive that we can research. 10 minutes of research. Where did that uranium one come from? That one's never been there before. Oh wait, is that Caterium? Please tell me that's Caterium. That is Caterium. Oh, this makes my life so much easier later game. Maybe they've done an update to this map because that uranium thing never used to be there. That deuterium thing didn't used to be there. But it makes my life a lot easier late game. Cable, we've got a decent amount of use stockpiled. We're up to 500 wire, actually 750 something or whatever. So that's nice. Concrete will be producing up there, nice and beautifully. So deuterium is used for making quick wire. You need a lot of it to do the first research. You cannot locate the nodes until you do the research, similar to sulfur. That's a 15-minute one. We're actually going to do the hard drive first. Hard drives give you different researching, different ways to do construction. What I'm hoping for is the alternate screw blueprint. Because if I do that, if I can get that, then I don't need constructors building rods to make screws. I can just throw iron ingots. It still costs the same amount of ingots, because it's still, actually no, it doesn't. It costs extra ingots to make the screws this way. No, it costs the same amount, because it makes more screws per recipe. But what it also does is it allows me to take a constructor out of the path. I don't need to, you know, put a constructor into rods to have it then feed back into screws. So I'm really hoping for the or for the alternate screws blueprint. We are waiting on things to build. These two will definitely be done by the time that my concrete is done building. So what quartz will allow me to do, back to that, which is one of the things I was talking about before I fell, is it will let me look at the map. The map. Because yes, there actually is a map built into this game that you can look at. It's what that last block down there is for that I can't look at yet. How much concrete do I have? I've already got almost 200 concrete, which is nice. So we're going to grab you. You should be fully packed up here, so we can grab you. And we just come over here and craft all of this up into more concrete as well. Then what I'm also going to do here, jump back down here, drop off this extra stuff that I don't need just yet into my chest over here. Because obviously I need a lot of room. So, alien organs go there. Alright, it still has the deuterium ore in there even though I haven't started the research. No, we'll hold on to that. That'll be needed. Put all of these advanced materials that I don't need. Okay. So now we are just waiting. We need 500 concrete. We are at 150 here, plus we're at almost 200 built up in the storage up there. Once I get to the point where I can actually build my factory, I'm probably going to start constructing out this way. The very nice thing is, foundations, once they are placed, don't actually require any support structure outside of the first one. So you can build a literal, like, I could cover the entire sky with foundations. It would require a lot of concrete to do that, obviously, but you could do that. Let's come back up here now. Yeah, so we're over 200 there. We're at 359, so we need 150 more concrete. Okay. So we're going to grab all of you. Yeah, I really can't wait to get Market 2 logistics online, because then I can build speed from these exactly right. We're just going to turn all this concrete, all this limestone into concrete. We are down to just about needing only 100 more concrete, which is really nice. So we'll just wait up here for a bit. Relax, take a drink, knock over my computer tower again because I have a cable that keeps getting caught in my chair. I really need to actually make this work right. I need to do some construction work on my on my desk to get a little slot for my computer to sit in. So that way, when I try to rotate my chair around, it doesn't knock my computer tower over like that every single time. Okay, you're filled up again. You should be about, I don't know. Whatever. We'll craft up all of this, which will get me under 100 needed. How much do I have in here? 32 in here. So we need, what? 42 more. So we'll take all of this. We'll take all of this. We'll take all of this. And that hopefully gets me enough things. 42 more. Oh yeah, plenty of concrete. And we are complete on concrete, which is honestly the longest portion. Well, no, it's not. But it was the longest portion remaining because I already had my iron factories online. That can now just run on its own for a bit. Ow. Forgot. Can't jump from there yet. Okay, so now we come back up here to our copper factory, see how, wire is doing. We actually have another, 500 stack built up in there as well. Because this does not produce quite as fast as it can push out. Oh no, we've got... Okay, we'll pull that out. Maybe in here that we have another 500 stack built up, but not quite yet. Okay. So we'll just turn this, wire into... these ingots into more wire. We need a bit more, don't we? Alright, there's where I've got a 500 stack wire built up. Okay, so we're good. Alright. So we've got all that, we've got all that. What do I need now? I may need to do the personal storage one just to get enough space for you to... oh, whoops. Wrong way. And we put you in there, put you in there. Put all of this stuff in there. Okay, now we should have enough space built up. We need, what, 250, plates, 400 rods. So, 1, 2, 3 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Okay. Now let's see here if we can build this thing. Floor's too steep. Floor's too steep. I know. Correction of this clearance. And this is why I was saying I may need some more room. I won't be able to build it up here, will I? Nah, I won't be able to build it up here, but I might be able to down in this area. There's a nice flat open area right here that I should be able to work with. Boom, space elevator done. Alright, now we actually have to do one more thing, because we need to finish filling the space elevator up, and there's a lot of parts needed for that. But first we have to wait for the space elevator animations to finish, which are actually kind of cool. So you see this giant thing fall from the sky. And you have a space elevator. So now we need 75 reinforced iron plates and 50 rotors. This is not a cheap undertaking to make all of those. It requires a lot of plates and rods. Nothing else, but a lot of them. So we're going to actually put these into our to-do list. And this is why I needed a part assembly as well, because without part assembly, I can't make rotors. Okay, we need that. And then we needed 50 rotors. Alrighty. So now, we have to come over here. Fortunately, we have enough plates. I don't know if we'll have enough rods or not. So we'll grab some more ingots to make more rods as well. 2,900 screws is a lot of screws. I'm not going to put those into... I'm not going to even try to do the math on how many rods I need for that. See, I still don't have enough rods right now. And this is why I said I really want that rod. I want that better iron screws one. Because if I can get those screws produced cheaper, it will work out better. Or not cheaper, but without having an extra constructor in the path, it just works out better. Screws are needed for way too much. Okay, we need a lot of screws. So let's get this stuff done. Yeah, normally what I do when I'm starting off a factory as well, because I know that I need screws in excessive amounts realistically, is I will actually do a splitter off of there and send half of those ingots into a constructor for rods for a constructor into screws. I didn't do that this time. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible with my early game constructors. Like, I'm trying to make it that way I don't have to tear down a whole bunch of things. But I will eventually have to do it because I need to be able to start building iron plates or reinforced iron plates. I need to start being able to produce rotors, and those are cheap items to make. I also need to be able to produce modular frames in large quantities. This all requires coal power. This will be a slightly longer episode because we're very close to getting coal power online. Off camera, I will be putting up the coal factory. 150 rods in addition to all the rods that we're turning into screws. So we're going to turn all of these ingots into rods and just mass produce screws like there is no tomorrow. Or until, you know, I get up to the 2900. And hopefully I have 150 rods left over after I'm done with that. This takes some time just because it's an insane amount of screws to craft. And this is why getting things automated works out so much better. Obviously early on, you're going with smaller factory sizes. One trick thing to remember though is leave room to expand your factory. These 4 pure iron nodes should be enough to take me into, like, I hopefully shouldn't need another iron node setup for a very long time outside of these 4 pure irons. I will probably need another concrete node, but there's another couple that are around that I can grab. Closing in on our 2,900 screws we need. You have been playing for 2 hours. Fix It Incorporated recognizes that efficiency increases when frequent breaks are taken. Yeah, I know. It's because I've been recording this non-stop since we started this world. Okay, we have everything. Craft up our 75 plates. Yeah, the next stage of a space elevator, by the way, requires 500 modular frames. To give you an idea of how much it jumps. It is crazy. And that's why you really need to start automating this. And get it to a point where you can leave the game running in the background and just automate and do the automated production values. Okay, that's all done. We craft up our 50 rotors. Yeah, there will be a lot of people out there that are probably complaining about the fact that I'm handcrafting these rather than trying to automate them. The power requirements to get manufacturers, or the assemblers online, which is the next tier, which realistically needed for reinforced iron plates and rotors, is high enough that you really want your coal plant online. We go ahead, we put these in, we seal this box. Box has been sealed. We send this box into space. And up it goes. Okay, now what does this mean for me? It means that when I come back over here, I have coal power researchable now. That's my next milestone. Tier 3 and 4 unlocked. Coal power. 25 plates, 25 rotors. That's going to be what takes me the most time right now. And it might not even take that much time. I'll already have rebuilt up a decent amount of stockpiles of those. We'll come over here, grab the cables and wire. We'll definitely have that built back up. Okay, now we need supplies to make 25 rotors, which isn't really that bad. But because we also need the supplies to make 25 iron plates, or reinforced iron plates, it gets a lot worse. So let's make screws here to make the iron plates we need. Okay. Actually, wait, do I have 25 reinforced iron plates still? No, I've only got 15. Well, I guess it means I only need to make 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, what am I short on? I'm short on rods, it looks like. So we can come back here, grab you, grab you. Why did that not grab you? Grab you. Thank you. This hard drive should also be done researching. Alternate screw blueprint. Yes! So, here are the other things I talked about, like the iron wire. Means that instead of needing copper ore for wire, I need iron ore. Which if you're in an area that's high on iron but low on copper, is a great thing to have. I have 2 pure copper nodes. I will never need iron wire. Alternate blueprint screws though is great. So normally you get 6 screws per ingot basically. Because 1 ingot will make 1 rod makes 6 screws. 2 ingots will make 12 screws with this. That is
Data on the hard
glorious.
drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
So we're going to pop up a few more of these. We need 75 rods left over. If I'm doing my math right. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more screws now. Okay. So we have coal power now. We will throw this into here. 25 U. 25 U. 500 U. 200 cable. Not my hit. 200 cable. We have coal power.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. An increased focus on the explore and exploit pillar is recommended. Coal is 125% more efficient than biomass and can be automated.
We are now going to get this alternate screw blueprint also. We have to wait for the pods to return, but it will make my life so much easier. We'll just unplot all of that. Okay. What else do we need now? We can now make coal power. Requires 5 rotors and 3 frames per, but it produces 50 megawatts versus 20. And can be automated. That means that this thing is worth 2 of the biomass burners by itself, and I don't have to worry about ever felling it. We have it unlocked. I'm going to be doing some work off camera to get the coal generators online. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a foundation line out and around the outcropping here that lets me go back over. Make sure I don't fall off. I'm basically just going to foundation around this outcropping though. mostly because I like to leave my coal generators close to the actual coal deposit I'm going to be using. So that's where we're going to leave this one off at, though. It's about an hour long in length. And as I said, we'll be doing some of this off camera. I'm actually not going to record the next episode just yet, though. These will be a weekend upload type thing. I record and upload on weekends. But yeah, that's where we'll leave this at. Hope you all have been enjoying this so far. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care. If you like, make sure to like, comment, leave, subscribe, do what you want. Have a good one, everyone.